Hello, and welcome back to our channel, where we explore the hidden threads connecting the world's greatest myths and mysteries. Today, we're embarking on a journey into the very heart of ancient wisdom, uncovering the powerful deities and archetypes that have shaped human spirituality for millennia. From the lyrical hymns of Greece to the sun-drenched sands of Egypt, we'll see how these ancient stories point to a single, primordial truth. Our story begins with Orpheus, a figure revered in ancient Greece, not just as a musician, but as the founder of theology, the first of the prophets, and the prince of poets. His influence was immense. The Orphic hymns weren't just beautiful verses. They were profound philosophical texts that laid the groundwork for thinkers like Pythagoras and Plato. Central to Orphic belief was a fascinating creation story, the cosmogony of the mundane egg. From this cosmic egg, a being of pure light burst forth. This was Phanes, whose name means to bring to light. Also known as Protogonos, the firstborn, Phanes represents the very idea of being the divine architect or demiurge. The universe we inhabit is seen as the auric body of this magnificent, light-bearing entity. Phanes is the spark of creation, the original thought that brought all of existence into manifestation. Now, let's travel south to the land of the pharaohs, Egypt, where we find a parallel and equally powerful creation narrative. At the center of it all is Adam, often merged with the sun god as Adam-Re. Adam is the ultimate creator god, the one who brought the cosmos into being from the primordial chaos. How did he do it? The Egyptians believed he used Heka, a concept representing magic or primordial creative power. Heka wasn't just a tool. It was the fundamental force of the universe, the divine energy that Adam wielded to shape reality itself. This act of creation, using a divine utterance or will, is a theme we see echoed across many different cultures. From the creator, we turn to the divine family drama that defined much of Egyptian mythology. We have the iconic Trinity, Osiris, Isis, and their son, Horus. Horus is a figure of immense significance. As the divine child, he represents new beginnings, the dawn of a new era. Often called the new Eon of the thrice-armed child, he is the rightful heir who avenges his father, Osiris, and reclaims the throne, symbolizing order triumphing over chaos. As one of Egypt's most important sun gods, Horus embodies the rising sun, victory, and the protection of the kingdom. He is the ever-vigilant falcon god, his eye a potent symbol of power and healing. But where there is light, there must also be shadow. And in Egyptian myth, that shadow is cast by Seth. In the pharaonic religion, Seth is the formidable enemy of Osiris, Isis, and Horus. He represents the destructive forces of nature, the violent storms of the desert, chaos, and conflict. He is often associated with the color red, earning him the title, the Red God. The Greeks later identified him with their own monstrous figure, Typhon. Yet Seth's role is not entirely one-dimensional. In a fascinating twist, despite being the enemy of the gods, he also serves as a protector. It is Seth who stands on the prow of the sun god Ra's solar barge, defending it from the serpentine demon Apep during its nightly journey through the underworld. This duality shows the ancient understanding that forces we deem destructive can also have a protective or necessary function. Interestingly, in later Gnostic traditions, this Egyptian Seth becomes intertwined with the biblical Seth, the son of Adam, creating a complex and layered mythological figure. Moving eastward to Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, we encounter another powerful sun deity, Shemesh, or Shamash, as he was known to the Akkadians. As the god of the sun, Shamash was also the god of justice, truth, and righteousness. He was believed to see everything that happened on earth, making him the ultimate judge. Ancient texts reveal a fascinating lineage. Shamash is named as the father of two sons, Siddiq and Miser. Siddiq, whose name means righteousness, is often identified with the biblical figure Melchizedek, the mysterious priest-king of Salem. This connection suggests a deep, shared heritage between Mesopotamian and Canaanite belief systems, linking the god of justice with a lineage of righteous kings. Staying in the Near East, we encounter a title of profound antiquity, El-Olam. This name, found in the Hebrew Bible, translates to the everlasting God, or the Ancient of Days. This concept of a primordial, eternal deity is not unique to the Israelites. We find a striking parallel in Phoenician mythology with the god Ulam, who represents primordial time. This idea is also closely allied with the figure of Eshmon, the Phoenician god of healing. All of these figures, El-Olam, Ulam, Eshmon, point towards a shared conception of an ancient, unified divine source from which all other things emerged. It's the idea of a singular, eternal consciousness existing before the division of the cosmos. So what does all of this mean? We have a lightbringer born from a cosmic egg in Greece, a creator god using magical force in Egypt, a divine sun representing a new dawn, a complex god of chaos who is also a protector, a sun god who fathers a line of righteous kings, and an ancient, everlasting god recognized across cultures. When we lay these stories side by side, the patterns are impossible to ignore. This leads us to one of history's most tantalizing mysteries, the legend of Atlantis. While no text explicitly details its existence, the threads we've been following point towards a common origin. The ancient Egyptians and the Chaldeans of Mesopotamia were both known for their search for the lost word, a quest for a form of divine knowledge and original wisdom that had been lost to time. Could this lost knowledge have originated from a single, highly advanced civilization that predates our recorded history? The evidence is compelling. When we examine the foundational myths from Europe, Asia, Africa, and even the Americas, we find recurring themes. The most prominent among them is a universal sun-worshipping, or heliolatrous religion. From Ra in Egypt, to Shamash in Mesopotamia, to Helios in Greece, the sun was seen as the primary symbol of the divine, the source of life, light, and consciousness. Alongside this, we often find a fight worship, the reverence of the serpent. The serpent symbolized wisdom, eternity, healing, and cyclical renewal. From the uraeus on the pharaoh's crown to the serpent entwined around the staff of Asclepius, this powerful archetype is global. Could it be that these widespread and fundamental myths are not just coincidences? Could they be the fragmented memories of a single, universal wisdom tradition? A parent religion whose teachings were scattered across the globe after a great cataclysm, preserved in the stories of Phanes, Horus, Shamash, and countless others. These deities and archetypes may be more than just characters in ancient stories. They may be the keys, the symbolic echoes of a lost chapter of human history, pointing us back to a common source of divine inspiration. The search for this lost word continues today, not in ancient ruins, but in the comparative study of these profound myths that unite us all. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of ancient archetypes. What are your thoughts on these connections? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this exploration, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more journeys into the heart of mystery. We'll see you next time.